Welcome to the Barstool College Football Show live outside of Wrigley Field. Dan,
let's go.
We're in your Chicago home right now.
This is great. What a backdrop. What a beautiful day, too. 65 degrees. 65 degrees in November.
It was snowing earlier this week. Brandon, how are you feeling over there?
I'm feeling great. It's a beautiful crowd. I love when we go to Michigan games. I love you, Michigan. Just kidding. Fuck you.
Yeah, Dave, you said that this was going to be a Michigan home game, basically.
Yeah, we already beat the total on Northwestern fans. I see like 6 of them here. So obviously we are in Chicago. That's Northwestern is 20 minutes from here? But
yeah.
This is a Michigan home game. This is a Michigan city. Chicago is basically the number one Michigan alumni city. We own Chicago, so they'll be all maize and blue. It was very nice of Northwestern to give us another home game.
Brandon, you don't agree with that?
Well, that's a fact. What I just said is an absolute fact.
You're saying Chicago is a University of Michigan City.
100.
I don't know about that. There will be a lot of maize and blue at Wrigley today.
Michigan has the biggest alumni network probably in the country. This is the number one city where people go. This is Ann Arbor, like West, basically. It's all Michigan.
There's not that many people here.
What are you talking about?
Look over there. Look at Murphy's.
It's going to be all maize and blue.
It's not a big crowd. It's not a big crowd.
It's all Michigan over there.
Yeah.
Where's Ev? Ev's in the crowd. Are you surrounded by Michigan guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's just nice to be in Chicago and not that shithole Ann Arbor. It's great to be in Chicago. Great city. A Buckeye city. We run the Big Ten.
The thing about here is Ohio State people never leave the state of Ohio because they can't afford it. So this is what happens when your alumni spread.
Northwestern needs to open their new stadium. That's the problem.
Well, Northwestern's not. I mean, listen, Northwestern, like, no one really cares about Northwestern. They're Northwestern.
Oh, they've been a little tricky this year.
No, I mean, they're tricky, but it's not like nobody in this conference is like, oh, my God, we're playing Northwestern. And today could be tricky, but this is a Michigan game. The only reason people are here is Michigan. This is Michigan, nobody else.
You got an insult sign.
That's a hell of a sign.
Oh, my God.
That's a good sign.
That's a great
funny sign.
It says, for people watching at home, it says in 1999, and it's a picture. It's a picture of Dave graduating from Michigan, and then Dave's girlfriend, a sperm.
Yeah, his mic keeps going.
His mic's out.
Nice job.
Yeah, you're just gonna tell
Pete. Come on, Pete.
Tell Dan what you want to say and repeat.
Pete.
Well, I was going to say Northwestern people are smart. So that's
He said he loves Northwestern.
I didn't
going to
say
win this game.
Say that.
That's what he said. He just said it. I heard him.
You can't prove that you didn't. Yeah, he's just going in and out. Okay, Brandon, are you happy that there are Michigan fans out here right now?
I mean, I'm happy to be in Chicago. We're at Wrigley Field. That's awesome, right? I like Northwestern, too. I've always enjoyed Northwestern and Northwestern people. I'll just say it. I fucking hate Michigan, and No, I'm not glad to be here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad to be here. Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, and fuck you over there. It's too cheap to come over here. Fuck you, fatso.
And he's after last week in Starkville, he was on a high. He was happy.
There's never coming back. Brandon.
Is that the game that Mississippi State lost by 40?
Yes.
Yeah, last week. They
lost by
40.
20, sir.
Yeah.
40,
We all look
21.
dumb trying to pander to you, being like, Mississippi State's going to win this game, and then I just got hell from Georgia fans. You could have just put up a little bit of a fight.
You shut up, all right? Shut up, Freckles.
I said up until kickoff, though, it was Brandon Walker's best day.
Yeah,
Up
absolutely.
until kickoff. All right, let's get into the High Noon Weekend preview. Dave, you want to tell us about High Noon?
Yeah, absolutely. So Michigan's in town, as you can clearly see. Wrigley's rocking. There's only one drink that belongs on game day. High Noon, under 100 calories. Real spirits, natural flavors available in vodka seltzer, tequila seltzer, non-carbonated vodka iced tea, which means you can tailgate like a champion. This fall, make High Noon your MVP. Visit highnoonspirits.com to find a pack near you. High Noon, sun's up. Again, thank you to all these Michigan people. And the thing that I love about Michigan, the maize and blue pops. Like, when you see it, you know you're at a Michigan game. I love it.
Brandon just pointed out the wind's blowing out. I don't think it matters because Michigan spent $12 million on a quarterback they don't let throw.
That's right. But it is a shame there's not a baseball game today.
Let the guy throw. He's really good. Let him fucking throw. Okay,
good point from the guy in front. We beat Ohio State every year without the forward pass.
That's true. That's true.
Who needs it? All right, let's talk about a big game in the SEC. Number 10, Texas at number 5, Georgia. Georgia minus 60 over under 49.5. Dave, this is a massive one for the playoff implications. Texas has gotten better and better each week, but they still haven't really beaten anybody that's really good. Georgia put together a full game last week.
Vanderbilt's good.
What?
Vanderbilt's good.
Okay, that's fair, but they're not
Yeah, so I thought Mississippi State would play Georgia a lot tougher because I think the SEC's all kind of mushed together. I've said that the whole year. I just gave Mississippi State too much credit. We got to remember Brandon Walker's a bum. His team's a bum. So I'm not going to give Georgia too much credit. I think this is close. I'm going to take Texas in the points.
Dan, what do you think?
Yeah, so Georgia is good. They're just not the classic Georgia, and you can tell by the fact that 5 of their 6 games in the SEC, they've had a deficit at some point. They've been down in all of those games. That's where Texas, if Texas can jump on them and get Arch a little bit of confidence, I think Texas can hang around. I'm going to take Texas. I am nervous, though, because I do think that Georgia might have turned a little bit of a corner what happened to Mississippi State last week. Where it's
shout out to the Wisconsin man wearing a trash bag on his
that's how
head.
we do it. It's bad. Hey, listen, we're
Wisconsin
we're
fans
taking for a
have
draft
gone-
pick. We're
they have
taking for
gone
a
to
draft
the
pick.
paper bags.
It's a
what we won
rebuild
last
year.
week.
It's a rebuild year. All right.
Sad,
I can't see what's
No, that guy. I love that guy.
Yeah, that's an incredible bag. Okay, Brandon, what do you think?
Texas has played 3 road games in the SEC, an overtime win against Kentucky, an overtime win against Mississippi State, and a 2-touchdown loss to Florida, who is terrible. Athens is going to make them shit their pants. Georgia.
Well, in Georgia last week, Dan just said they might have turned a corner. It was the first time we've seen all year that they put together a full 4 quarters of football. They've had really good halves.
Against Mississippi State.
And even in that game, they were down 7-0. So I just think that if Texas can get a little bit of confidence, that first quarter is going to be huge.
I'm going to take Georgia. It's at Georgia. I'm going to go with them. Let's go to number 21, Iowa. Number 17, USC. USC minus 6.5. The over/under 48.5. Dan, USC right there in the playoff picture for the Big Ten as well. It is on the road for Iowa, where they're not as good. What do you think is going to happen?
Listen, this is my uniform game of the week. There's great uniforms when Iowa goes out to the Coliseum. I'm going to take Iowa just because I feel like they can keep every game close. But USC is USC is one of those teams that no one was really talking about after they lost to Illinois earlier in the year. They have Oregon next week. So I'm going to take Iowa plus 6.5, but USC is ripe to get to the playoff.
This one Iowa fan giving you some clap.
There we go.
Okay, so
there we go.
Brandon.
Love that.
Yeah, so that's how I'm going to make
pump
my
it
pick.
up.
I was leaning Iowa until I looked at this ugly dude right here, and he's
actually a good-looking
How about
guy.
to say,
That's actually wrong.
When I got here,
That guy's objectively a good-looking guy.
I don't know about good-looking.
Listen, you
No,
call him
he's-
freckles,
that's a
you call him
good-looking
fat.
man.
Compared to these Michigan
That
fans,
guy
yeah.
is
That's a
good-looking
good-looking
guy.
man.
Okay, I
That's
got
a
here.
good-looking
You can't do it
Everybody
for
shut up
everyone.
for a second. I got here this morning, and that guy, you shut up too. I got here this morning, that guy said, hey, Brandon Walker. I said, what's up? He said, fuck you, so fuck him. USC.
But just don't
Oh,
don't lie on his name. He's a good-looking
Yeah, that's
guy.
a good-looking guy.
He's
Better looking than you.
he's better looking than me. I'll
far.
agree with that.
So, Brandon, you're taking USC.
Did I?
I don't know.
Then yes, USC.
You were mad about the guy in the front row. Dave, who you taking?
Yeah, well, Iowa's obviously coming off that heartbreak against Indiana. Now they can go to the West Coast. I still am not used to the Big Ten having to go to the California, play these games. I'm going to take USC sitting there waiting on this game. This is just a circumstance game for me. Iowa, I don't think they get up. They're slow because of the heartbreak from last week.
Yeah.
So I'll take USC.
I'm going to take USC as well. Brandon, another big one in the SEC. Number 11, Oklahoma. At number 4, Alabama. Alabama minus 60 over under 45.5. We know what happened last year in this game. Now, this is a different team, but Oklahoma put the wrench in Alabama's playoff hopes last year. What do you think happens today?
So I don't think Alabama's been very good lately. They were asleep against LSU. They were asleep against South Carolina. And Oklahoma has the best defense in the SEC. I think it's a close game. Alabama escapes like a 2 or 3 point win.
I
But
got to say
Oklahoma plus
something.
6.
You wearing your credentials on the show is the biggest
Oh.
JV move I've ever seen.
Well,
Why were you wearing credentials
Who's
anyways?
wearing credentials on the show?
why don't you just shut up for a second? So I walked in today. They wouldn't let me in, so I had to get a credential to even walk in the damn place.
of course.
So I forgot to take it off. My bad.
Of course, you needed credentials to get on set.
I've never
Of
even
course you
seen
did.
any of us wear those.
No. You got a picture right there, which we have
Yeah.
not updated in
And I
many
feel like an
years.
asshole saying that's me on the
No,
picture.
that's what you
I've
do.
done it before, and I felt like an asshole, so I didn't want to do it, so I got one.
Are you going to take it off?
Yeah, I'm taking it off. You know, I'm making a big deal about it.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to get it off. I can see you're already not getting it off. You're tangled.
What a shit
Oh,
show.
man, he's so
Hey,
tangled.
don't do this, Brandon. Don't throw a toddler fit. Get your headset. Dan, what do you think's going to happen?
All right, so Brandon talked about the defense. Oklahoma does have a very good defense. I'll talk about John Mateer. Alabama, in the games that they've been in a little bit of trouble, obviously Florida State, which they lost, Tommy Castellanos, who can run the ball, Lenoris Sellers, Bo Pribula with Mizzou. John Mateer's going to have to run the ball a lot today, but I think he's finally healthy again. So that's going to be the key, and I think Oklahoma's going to stick around.
And, Dave, Alabama's not running the ball very much this year. They seem a little bit one-dimensional, but we know that this Oklahoma defense can give up some yards. They're a good defense, but I still think Alabama is going to go in and prove that they deserve to be where they are in the rankings. What do you think?
Yeah, I've said the same thing all season. I think the SEC is overrated as a whole, and the conference, the teams are very similar. So anytime I see an underdog getting 4, 5, 6 points, I go the underdog thinking they're going to be close. I do the same today. I'm taking Oklahoma in a very close game.
I'm going to take Alabama. Ev, what do you think about this one?
Oklahoma in the spot. Brandon talked about the defense. Alabama's been playing with their food a lot. I don't know. They just haven't been super dominant. They're one-dimensional. They can only throw the ball. Oklahoma's a good secondary. I like Oklahoma with the points.
And Ty Simpson's looked phenomenal, though.
Yeah, no, he
lately.
wasn't good against
Not
LSU.
lately.
Like that LSU game
It's
was.
just-
They should have beaten LSU by more.
Recently, he hasn't looked that good.
They are not the same team that they lost to Florida State, but I do think that they play, like Ev said, they play with their food. It's like a cat, just like with their prey. I think that this offense is good. I don't think that they're going to let what happened last year happen again. So we're going to talk about dark horse. This is a long read, guys, so bear with us, but it's very important. So Chicago's mayor is trying to make the city the first in America to tax online sports betting, and if it passes, total taxes on Chicago bettors will hit over 50%, making it the most expensive place to bet.
That's crazy.
Boo.
Crazy.
Boo. Our partners at DraftKings and the Sports Betting Alliance are fighting back. Go to stoptrytax.com. Call your elderman and protect sports betting in Chicago or across the country. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER. You must be 21 plus and physically present in an eligible state. Restrictions apply. For more information and state-specific responsible gaming resources, please see DraftKings.com/sportsbook. So we have our DraftKings Dark Horse Host Parlay, Dave. I'll start with you.
Yeah, so I'm going with UNC.
Great read, Casey.
Yeah, that was
Fantastic
a long read.
read.
Great
Thank
one.
you. Thank you.
I'm going with UNC. I think UNC has turned around. Bill Belichick, for anyone who is wondering, not interested in the Giants' job, he's on to Wake Forest. They are playing better. He does coach like an NFL coach, meaning he punts on 4th and 1. But I think they keep this close, can possibly beat Wake Forest. Wake coming off a big win, so I like UNC plus the points.
All right, Dan?
Yeah, that total's 39.5.
Yeah,
Take
that's
the
low.
points. That's
Yeah.
very low. I'm going to take Iowa plus 7. So Iowa going out to USC. Again, I do agree Dave mentioned a little letdown spot, but Iowa they just stay in games. That's what they do. They're going to control the time of possession, run the ball. Iowa plus 7.
Brandon?
Yeah, I think BYU is due another one. I got TCU plus 4.5 at BYU.
Dave, you've been high on BYU. What do you think about that game?
I think BYU wins. They're getting no respect. They had a tough game. Texas Tech's very, very good. A legit national title contender. I think BYU bounces back in Provo.
Brandon, I have Mississippi State plus 7. What?
We're setting the record for the
You guys are
amount
really
of times
good.
Mississippi State's been said today.
But you guys are really good against the spread. Not last week.
Not
but
allowed to pick them?
That's fine. Just pick them.
Was this what you were talking about on the bus with him, that you were going to take Mississippi
I like
State?
Mississippi State today plus the points.
And he talked you out of it?
Yes. Well, he didn't. No, I still
Oh.
bet it.
Brandon, you don't like it?
It's just scary. Missouri can run the ball. I'm a little worried about. That's all.
Okay, well, the DraftKings Dark Horse Host Parlay the odds are plus 1194, so go on to DraftKings. The crown is yours. Let's go to the receipts of the week presented by Venmo. Ev is somewhere in the crowd. Dave, he wouldn't hold the Michigan Venmo debit card.
Yeah, Ev's a loser. The thing about Ohio State fans is they're so bitter because they haven't beat us in so long. Everything, they're obsessed with Michigan. It's Michigan this, Michigan that. I wish we could play Ohio State every week. We'd never lose.
Just the national champs, that's all. Just national
Yeah,
champions.
you didn't beat us, though,
Just the
did you,
national
fat boy?
champions.
You didn't
Yeah,
beat us, fat boy.
Yeah, it didn't matter, huh, dummy?
Oh, it does
You couldn't
matter.
stop us from a
It
national
does matter.
title.
You guys have
You
changed
couldn't
the
stop us
rules
from
of
winning a national
engagement.
title.
You have changed the rules of engagement. Suddenly, Michigan, Ohio State doesn't matter anymore.
You said it didn't matter.
No, you said it didn't
matter.
You said
You
it.
said it first. You said before the game you were
Ryan
talking
Day,
about
Ryan Day, we got to devalue the game. Why? Because you can't beat us, coward.
National champions. National champs.
Brandon, we were doing a commercial yesterday for a different sponsor, and we had a whole script from our producers about this game, and they just went completely off.
Yeah, I
the
heard
cuff.
you guys went off
It was-
script.
They just went, when I say off script, they didn't even need anybody in the room to give them a script. Brandon and I just didn't
Right
even
there,
exist.
2,177 days since Ohio State beat Michigan. That is closing in on 7 years. I know you don't do math at Ohio. That's 7 years.
What happened in 2020?
COVID?
Oh.
National
play the
crisis?
game?
But they played a season during.
If Ohio would have
pandemic?
played, if Ohio
Purposely
would have played
canceled
us
the
in
game.
COVID, we would have beat them then too.
It's a global
Purposely
pandemic.
canceled the game.
Yeah, right.
Just a casual global pandemic. All right, let's go to the receipts of the week presented by Venmo. Keep your college spirit going all season long with select edition Venmo debit cards. Get up to 15% cash back and unlock 40% of the Big Ten Plus subscription, a free year of Perplexity Pro, and more. Show your school pride with custom card designs featuring Big Ten and Big 12 colleges. Sign up for the Venmo debit card today for no monthly fee and no minimum balance at venmo.com/collegecard. Dave, what's your receipt of the week?
Well, it's interesting because Michigan fans, all we heard about for years, this mythical hammer. Oh, Michigan's going to get all these sanctions. Michigan's dead. Michigan this, that. You know who got the sanctions? Those scumbags at Michigan State. Michigan State had to forfeit 14 wins. They got 3 ineligible players. Absolute scumbag program. They cheat and they stink still. That is too very bad. And if you actually look in the Big Ten, what schools have had wins vacated? Michigan State, Ohio State, Penn State. How many vacated wins does Michigan have? 0.
Yeah, they didn't take any Wisconsin wins away.
You don't have any to take away.
Still didn't take any away. All right, Dan, what's your receipt?
My receipt is I don't know if we have a board here. Oh, there's a guy. So I always do this every single week. I love college football. I love college football fans. There's a BYU fan out there that has said that he will tase his balls on live stream if TCU wins the game this year. So I will tase my balls if TCU beats BYU. Derrico Henrio, we're watching, buddy. And then he made an official statement. This is what I love. He basically signed it like it was a legal document. I, Derrico Henrio, officially agree to tase my balls in the event my BYU Cougars lose to TCU. I acknowledge that any refusal to do so will place a curse on BYU's football program. I accept the terms and agreements of the statement. I like this.
That's a binding contract.
That we had the FSU dog poop guy last year. He cursed FSU. They've never been the same program. Now we got people who are saying, listen, I understand what's at stake. If I'm going to do this and they lose, I have to do it. Otherwise, we're cursed.
Gotta love it.
So watch out. I will watch that guy tase his balls.
Watch him.
I will watch that guy tase his balls.
I'm a little distracted right now. There's this giant Michigan fan out there that's like 6'9", 350. And
Yeah,
I
that
can't,
guy's
look how big that motherfucker
That guy
is.
is huge.
That's a big dude.
Good God, how big is he?
I want him to go behind Evan, just potato smash.
Good Lord.
That's a massive man. Okay, Brandon.
All right, my receipt of the week is Pat Narduzzi. Pat Narduzzi is either making himself look stupid or me look stupid because he got up there on a press conference. He says, this game right here doesn't matter. We can lose it 110-10, 110-3, whatever. I don't care. They're 7-2. They're still in the playoff race. They're still in everything. This game would matter so much for their season. Is he being sarcastic and making me look like a fool?
I don't know.
I have
Because he
no
looked
idea.
like he was saying it for real.
I think he was saying it for real.
But why would he say
Am I an
that?
asshole or is he an asshole?
He's technically
Well, both.
right. That's the problem, is he's technically correct. Them winning this game and then losing the next 2 does nothing for him. So he's technically
But it
right, but
could.
don't say it out loud.
It
No, what are
could.
you talking
No,
about?
you say it out loud.
If they go 10-2 with a win over Notre Dame, that jumps them up.
But if they go 10-2, that means they won their last 2 games. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
You have to win the last 2 games to have any chance. So this game technically does not matter.
But
But
you
losing
sound-
this would be 9-3 if we won the last 2
Right,
games.
but if they don't win the last 2 games, they're
Yeah.
not going anywhere anyway.
Yeah.
So that's all that matters.
You just can't say that.
You can't say it, but he's technically right. This game does not matter. And this is a spot.
I know we do it in the next segment, but my proper pick is actually Pittsburgh. So I'm going to dovetail it into what you're saying. He's 100% saying this publicly, going into the locker room and being like, we are going to kick the shit out of Notre Dame. He's playing, take the pressure off, play loose, but in the locker room, they are ready to fly in this game. It's our next segment, but I love Pittsburgh. I love everything. I like that speech. It makes me like them more.
So I don't necessarily know if this is a receipt, Brandon, but you threw a wrench into the Arkansas football program this week with just a simple tweet, and you had everybody in the world calling you. Has that slowed down?
No, I've had people in the Arkansas Athletic Department reach out to me. I've had Arkansas beat writers reach out to me. I've had a lot of people reach out to me.
And what have you told them?
I told them, listen, I'm not going to give up my sources. I can't do that. I'm a journalist.
Is that your hair gel?
Yeah, it's my hair gel right there. It's windy out. It's windy out here today.
Gotta make sure you stay product
Hey,
up.
don't make fun of me. You don't even have hair.
Again, what are you talking about? That guy has hair.
You have your own
Barely.
guys. You have your own guys holding signs for you.
That's a
Dave,
random Penn State fan, dude.
We can't say anything about that. 12 years ago, you and I going to game day holding up signs of our faces.
That's different. That's different, Dan. We weren't on the panel.
We were trying, yeah. We were
just
trying to
in the
make some
crowd.
moves.
That is
trying to move and shake.
That is a Penn State fan who loves Brandon Walker. Sorry for having fans, dude.
I don't
Did you pay him to do that?
No.
Connor, did he pay you to do that?
I don't understand some of these Northwestern fans. Sometimes I think Northwestern fans are too smart for their own good. Like, I'm not 100% getting it. And why are they pretending like they care about football?
Because we're at a football game?
Northwestern cares about football?
Today?
No, they don't.
Listen, I'm with Northwestern fans. You always got to be careful. If Barstool suddenly just disappears tomorrow, you're going to be asking a Northwestern grad for a job.
Like,
I always am nice to Northwestern fans. They're smarter than us.
if you have the game going on, you have Wrigley, Michigan, Northwestern getting ready to kick off, and there's left, and on the right a library. 97% of Northwestern fans are going into the library.
But today they care about football.
My point being, Casey, if the library was next to the game, the library would be filled with purple.
Okay. Ev, what's your receipt?
Let's go off the Narduzzi stuff, and it's myself included. A lot of people wrote off Notre Dame. Got kids right here. Kids.
There's a kid.
Don't be distracting me. Listen, Notre Dame, everyone wrote them off. I wrote them off.
Give him the bird, I hope.
Distracting.
He's a baby, not a kid. He's just a baby.
The bird.
I mean, he's a baby.
Yeah. Well, that kid knows an asshole when he sees one.
Yeah,
They sense it like dogs.
It's on myself and all the people that wrote off Notre Dame when they were 0-2. They look great. It looked like one of the best teams in the country. They're 10-plus point favorites today, and if they win today, they're going to be in the playoff spot. They're going to make a run. So Notre Dame, I'm calling out myself and everyone else who didn't believe in them. Here they are.
I believed. I said right after they were 0-2, I said it's no different than last year.
I think everybody kind of believed.
All right, Dan, it's time for the proper picks presented by proper number 12 Irish Whiskey. While Dan's pulling out that shot, we've got the standings up here. I'm 7-4, Dave 6-5, Ev 4-5-2, Dan 5-6, Brandon 3-8.
Hey, I'm on a one-game winning streak.
Yeah, you're putting up some numbers. All right, Dan, take it away.
All right, so I'm making my Irish entrance this football season with proper number 12 Irish Whiskey. Start with a shot of proper because real friends don't let friends Irish exit without a story. Keep it classic with a proper ginger or mix it up with a proper Irish apple. However you show up, make it a proper Irish entrance. It's beautiful, Big Ten weather, overcast, perfect for whiskey. So cheers to everyone in the crowd.
And what's your pick?
And my pick is going to be Ole Miss minus 11.5. Can you talk to me about this?
So
Ole Miss is playing Florida. I have a theory that Lane Kiffin obviously is talking to Florida.
Yeah.
Burn the place down, and the price goes up.
Maybe. But there's also a chance that Lane Kiffin quits during the first half and at halftime puts on the Florida shirt.
I'm just
goes
saying,
across the field and coaches
if
them.
you're maybe going to take the Florida job and you 50-piece him, and then you're like, now you got to pay me more. Look what I just did to your squad. I don't know. I feel like there's something. And Lane always, shout out Lane Kiffin, he always knows the spread.
And also, I mean, this is another game. Look what happened with Florida last year. They lost to
Yeah,
Florida.
little revenge,
knocked them out of the playoff conversation.
Yep,
So
yep.
I love that. Dave, what's your pick?
I already gave it out. I like Pittsburgh plus 12.5 against Notre Dame. I think the speech from Narduzzi is what convinced me. I just refuse to believe he's not in that locker room getting these guys ready to go. So I got a close game. I'm taking Pittsburgh.
Brandon?
So mine was going to be Pitt plus 12.5 because I think Narduzzi was fooling me. I agree with Dave. I think everything he said was right. So I got Arkansas plus 4.5 against an LSU team who has quit.
And you can't have the same pick, right? That's the one.
That's the rule, right? I do think we probably should revise that because that was my proper pick. That's my favorite pick.
I don't know. Just whenever you get into these rules, Dave's just going to put sanctions on you.
That's
what
fine.
He did to me on pick.
Arkansas plus 4.5.
Okay. Ev, what's your pick?
We already talked about it, too. Mine's Oklahoma. I think this game is a dogfight in Tuscaloosa. I will gladly take the 6 points with the better defense.
I'm going to take Texas Tech against UCF. It's minus 23.5, which is a big line. But Texas Tech is not just the number one contender in the Big 12. They're a national title contender, in my opinion. UCF is not good. Texas Tech is absolutely rolling, and I think they cover it today. Let's go to the Reese's Dynamic Duo of the Week. Brandon, why don't you take a big bite of that?
I'll take
a big bite of that, okay? You're not imagining it. Reese's is with their – oh, yeah, here. There's more out here.
There we go.
Okay. Reese's
Got
peanut
the
butter
men
and
versus boys.
Oreo.
There,
Men versus boys sweatshirt. The thing I love about that Michigan men versus boys sweatshirt is every Thanksgiving it comes back into style. It never gets old. We're going to sell 1 billion of those the minute that game ends.
They sell out.
The minute that game ends and we beat those little girls, it's going to be like, hey, we got men versus boys sweatshirts. Get them while you're hot. Year 6.
Reese's peanut butter and Oreo cookie crumbs together in one cup, which we've all been waiting for it. The Reese's Oreo Cups, 2 fan favorites coming together, making everyone's day a million times better. It doesn't matter what we say. It's Reese's and Oreo. You're already in. Available now wherever candy is sold. Dave, your dynamic duo.
So, in honor of being here in Chicago outside Wrigley, my dynamic duo is Michigan and the city of Chicago. Because if you went and did one of those maps and you say, what city goes with the school, Michigan owns Chicago. This is our city, so it's a dynamic duo. It's great to be here. Nobody can really deny that. This is a Michigan city.
I mean, I've been looking this way the whole show. I mean, everybody over at
No, there's going to be a lot of maize and blue. There's going to be a lot of maize and blue.
Michigan.
Absolutely.
A lot of
And we're
Michigan
not
over
even
there.
talking just for a game day. The city is Michigan. That's what it is.
All right, Dan.
My dynamic duo, now, Dave, you know this. We've been on the internet for a very long time. Sometimes you get got, and I got got this week.
And then I got got.
You got got from my got?
I almost had that as one of my rants today because I got got.
Yes. So this was a quote, a fake quote about Greg Sankey saying
Yeah.
the SEC should get 8 teams in the playoffs. I think I brought this up on like 6 different.
Yeah, it was my rant on Big New Kickoff. Austin's like, that's not real.
You said it on Pick'em?
Yeah,
And you said it with such
Pick'em,
confidence?
I said it on the
was like,
Yak, I
I
said it on
believe
PMT. Listen,
I was like,
you're
Dan
not,
can't actually believe this is real.
There's 2 ways to look at it. One is, hey, you're going a little senile, you're losing step. I think I like to look at the positive side. If you're not going hard in the paint on the internet every single day, and you have to get got. If you're not getting got, that means you're not interneting. So I got got, hand up. But in my defense, Greg Sankey, that fuck, would do
say
that.
that.
He would say that.
They have 8
He
teams.
absolutely would say that.
The fact that nobody pushed back on you says that it's
Oh,
a
it was like
believable
it was
thing.
an all-time got because it was like 4 days delayed. Where it's like, hey, actually, I made up this quote. I was like, fuck, man, damn it.
Taylor Luan is soft. I mean, I don't know what that sign's about. I do say the Ryan Day born on third base. That's a good sign.
Brandon, what's your dynamic duo?
Ryan Day couldn't score at Wrigley despite being born on third base.
Yeah,
That's a good
really
sign.
good
That
sign.
is
That's a good sign. That's a very good
Man
one.
on third, nobody out. Ryan Day ain't going anywhere.
So my dynamic duo is the state of Michigan and cheating their fucking asses off. And whoa, Michigan State this week, 3 players ineligible, so they have 14 games taken away. It must make you guys sick to share a state with somebody that cheats like that. It must really
does.
bother you.
It does.
You corrupt pieces of shit.
Michigan State.
Cheater!
What?
Cheater!
Why are you talking about Michigan? I already went through this. How many games have we vacated?
The
Zero.
other guy's got to sign. Jim Harbaugh totally exonerated.
Thank you.
That guy's got phenomenal signs.
It's Michigan. It's the state of Michigan and cheating. Michigan
Uh,
State made me
you know,
sick.
you know how it
Michigan
always,
State made me sick.
It always goes, the team that's doing the cheating to distract you is like, hey, they're cheating over there, when in fact, you're the biggest cheaters in the history of the world. The Michigan State head coach has 0 wins now. He's never won a game.
Brandon.
So thank you, Brandon.
The look on your eye was you just threw in the towel.
That went from my segment to his very quickly.
You didn't think that was going to happen?
Fuck it, he can have it. I don't care.
Okay, well,
I agree with you.
I'm going to give you a segment because my dynamic duo is your bromance you've got going on with Lane Kiffin right now.
Yeah.
You guys are glazing the
You
shit
guys
out of each
dating?
other. Like, are y'all dating?
Yeah.
I'm DMing him Zillow listings from Gainesville every day.
I know you are.
And I'm trying to get his ass out of Oxford. That's what I'm trying to do. He doesn't know what glazing means. Because yesterday I said, I want Lane Kiffin to leave Oxford. I want him to leave Ole Miss. I want him to go to Florida. And he said, stop glazing. Lane Kiffin might be fucking stupid.
Wait, but did you say he's such a great coach?
Yes.
You should go to Gainesville?
Yeah, but that's
glazing.
glazing.
That's glazing.
That's just accurate. He is a good coach.
But
I mean, I don't like him, but he's a good coach.
that is glazing.
Doing tricks on it?
A little bit. If it gets him out of Oxford, Mississippi, I'll do whatever I got to do.
How many Zillow listings have you sent him at the
5.
5.
Really nice ones too. All over $3 million. One was like $7 million.
He could get a lot better than that. With the money
Well,
he's
I
gonna
mean,
make.
Gainesville isn't that nice of a place.
Well, only Gainesville, though. You don't send any other ones?
Well, I don't think there's any need to send Baton Rouge yet, but if I hear that I need to, I will.
What about New York? Maybe the Giants?
No shot.
No
No shot. But, hey, you might as well send them, because you're glazing him. All right, Ev, dynamic duo.
Mine is Duke and just being the most outrageous team in college football. You have no idea what team's going to show up. They have 4 losses. They'll beat the shit out of Georgia Tech, then find a way to lose by double digits. They'll lose to UConn, and here they are with 4 losses. Favorites in a game at home that if they win, they're probably going to be in the ACC title game. If they win the ACC, it's going to be absolute chaos. It's Duke. I don't know what to think of Duke this year. They're just chaos, absolute chaos.
Yeah, the ACC is a mess. Okay, so we're going to go to our Sonic Top 10. And Spider always comes out on roller skates because he surprises everybody with Sonic. I'm worried about him with this win. This could be very,
that,
very
Wendy.
scary.
There he is. He's fine.
Okay, I don't know. He gave me a look as if he might have been a little
Spider's
bit
a
scared.
pro.
Thank you for the Sonic. Football fans deserve a better burger. The Sonic Smasher is made with 2 Angus beef seasoned patties, smashed and seared, crispy on the edges, juicy in the middle, and then layered with
Good
2
Spider.
slices of melty
Go
American
Spider.
cheese, a signature creamy and tangy Smasher sauce, crinkle cut pickles, diced onions, and served on a pillowy soft potato bun. The Sonic Smasher, melty, juicy, yet crispy, the perfect burger bite. How are those burgers down there?
They look great.
I'm
They
going
look
to
great.
eat mine right now.
There's
the Sonic
nothing
Smasher.
better than Sonic. I have the pretzels. I ate like 6 of these yesterday.
I know I mentioned it earlier, but in the commercial that we did for Sonic yesterday, you and Ev eating the burgers were flying everywhere. They were so good you couldn't stop eating them.
Yeah, we're eating them. And again, they wrote that script. Like me and Ev need a script to start talking Ohio State versus Michigan, and we went off script. I find Ohio State fans repulsive this time of year. I really do. I'm repulsed by them.
All right, so this week's top 10 is the most iconic sports venues.
Yes.
So, Dave, we'll start with you.
So I thought I had a pretty good list, and this is for me personally. Fenway, I'm a Boston guy. Saratoga, huge horse. Wrigley, obviously, is great. Rose Bowl. The Big House, Michigan Stadium has to be on there. Lambeau, the Masters, Augusta. Talladega, unbelievable spot. Pebble Beach, and I gave Notre Dame some credit. Notre Dame Stadium's in there. That's my top 10 American. I stuck with American.
I went a little international with mine as well,
All right,
but I
Dan.
have Wrigley #1, Rose Bowl, Augusta, Madison Square Garden, Allen Fieldhouse, Kansas, Fenway Park, Old Yankee Stadium, the Roman Coliseum, the Roof Ball House in Oregon, and shout out Kimbo Slice Backyards when you just beat the fuck out of people. R.I.P.
The Roman Coliseum is just...
Yeah, you got to have that in.
Yeah. I didn't even
Madison
think
Square
about that.
Garden's a big joke.
But it's iconic.
It's just a joke.
Billy Joel.
It's just a joke.
It's not a great arena, but
It's
it is
just
iconic.
blah. It's
I mean,
like-
I have it on mine as well.
It-
Brandon?
It's a shit stadium.
Yeah, so I got #1 Wrigley Field, #2 Fenway Park. I got Augusta National, Churchill Downs, which I've never been to.
Churchill Downs is spoken like a true idiot.
Yeah,
It's a dump.
Keeneland is.
Well,
the
I've never
best
fucking
track,
been
you
there.
know.
I know.
but-
That's
But
why
it looks awesome on TV.
Keeneland clears.
by a
But
mile.
it's also... Brandon, I know where you're coming from because it is iconic when people
Why
say...
can't I just unveil a top 10 without
I'm-
him being a dipshit?
Well,
going.
you...
Well, I'm trying to keep our
I got
credibility.
Pebble Beach, I got Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Camden Yards, Lambeau Field, and my front yard from 1993 to 1998.
Front yard.
What happened there?
Oh, a lot of great football games, a lot of great basketball games.
Love that.
Me and Ned Miller, I think Matt Warren broke his arm. It was
Okay.
crazy.
Wow.
It was fucking crazy.
So I went Augusta National first, and then I went Fenway. I have Madison Square Garden too, because when you have it, I actually put Gillette on there because maybe that's just when I was.
Gillette Stadium.
That's crazy, and I'm a Patriot
I
fan.
no, but I'm going from a different. The stadium itself is not good, but when you hear about Gillette, you think Tom Brady, you think Bob
No.
Kraft. Yeah, okay, well,
Center
it's my
court?
list. Hey, can I?
No,
Can
no,
I not?
no.
Can I not?
Center
Get to
court.
#9.
That's Wimbledon. Center Wimbledon's not iconic.
Gillette Stadium?
I said Wimbledon.
Well, that's crazy.
Okay, it's iconic to me.
Get to #9,
It's
Jason.
iconic to me.
And I love
that's-
the. I'm a Patriot
Kyle-
homer, but that's nuts.
When
That
you
may
think
be the
Gillette-
single craziest one ever
hey,
on a list.
it's iconic
we've
to
ever
me.
had.
Tom Brady's iconic, okay? And you think Gillette, you think Tom Brady, and then I have Cameron Indoor and what? Kyle Field. I'm going to
Cameron
Kyle Field.
Indoor.
Also
I-
stinks.
Cameron Indoor.
Cameron
Allen
Indoor, I can live
Fieldhouse.
with.
They all
Okay.
stink. You guys are all terrible.
Brandon.
Sphere, the Sphere. I should have put the Sphere
oh, the
on
Sphere
there.
would be good.
But
Brandon-
people who've never been to the Sphere don't understand.
I've been,
So I don't want to do that to them.
Is it iconic to you?
not yet.
Wait,
Saw
Dave.
Kenny Chesney at the Sphere. It was great.
Churchill Downs, is that bad?
Oh yeah,
It's
it's a dump.
Keeneland is just so much
Dump.
But Churchill Downs looks awesome on TV.
Well, it's one day a year that it's the dirt. It's a dump. Keeneland's better. Saratoga's unbelievable.
My bad.
Thanks to
Hey,
Sonic.
hey, giant Michigan fan.
All right, let's get to the high noon game of the week. Number 18, Michigan at Northwestern. Michigan -10. The over/under 41.5. Dave, take it away.
Well, listen. Am I a little nervous about today?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
there it is.
are.
There it
I'm a
is.
little nervous.
Yeah, you are.
Because it's new. Nobody cares about Northwestern. And if I'm just talking, this is for Michigan fans only. We haven't looked great. Like, if we're just being honest with each other, we haven't looked great. Now, I've been saying for a while, we win out, we go to the playoffs. That's true. So we got to get through this week, Northwestern. We got to get through Maryland, and then we finally have the easiest game on our schedule. So we're clean sailing. This game makes me nervous. I think it's going 4 quarters. We got to start turning up the heat a little bit. I like Michigan, but I'm a little nervous.
Dan?
Yeah, so what he's trying to say, and I'll say, is this is the time where Michigan and Ohio State, say they're chinning safety school. That's actually like Northwestern's the one place that can say safety school.
Yeah, they're library guys. I have no problem with that.
This is the time, though, when you get to mid-November, right before the big game, there's the trip-up spot, and this is a trip-up spot. Dave Braun has been an incredible coach for Northwestern. They're playing really tough. They obviously don't have the same dudes as Michigan, but you remember, what is it, like 5-6 years ago when our colleague Urban Meyer, that Maryland game where they had to fight tooth and nail the week before Michigan? These are the spots before Michigan, Ohio State that either of these teams could trip up. Do I think Michigan will win? Yes. But I think Northwestern will cover plus 11.5.
Purdue took us to Middle Earth.
Yeah, right. This is you got everything's gearing up towards that Thanksgiving, and you got these games going up. You got to be careful.
Speaking of Urban last night, Dave, you guys were talking about maybe doing a bet for that game, and he's not having any part of it.
Well, Ohio State fans are afraid of Michigan. I've said this 1,000 times. If you see an Ohio State fan and a Michigan fan walking down the street, the Ohio State fan puts his eyes to the ground and crosses the street. They want no part of Michigan. So, of course, Urban's afraid to make a bet.
Well, what I found interesting is he told me he's not said the word Michigan since, 2012.
Casey, if you can just block out Michigan from your memory if you're Ohio State, you can have a happy, healthy life. If you remember we exist, your life is miserable.
Brandon, you rolled your eyes, but he hasn't said it since 2012.
Great. That's great. Great for Urban Meyer. Great for Dave. Dave's obsessed with Ohio State. They're obsessed with him. I don't give a shit.
I'm not obsessed with Ohio State.
You have mentioned Ohio State 300 times on this show. It's Michigan Northwestern.
I definitely have not mentioned it 300 times.
You have said it every time you've had a mic in front of you. You've said Ohio State, Ohio State. You can't get Ohio State's dick out of your mouth today.
We have an unusually fat person on our panel who went there, and he forces me to discuss.
And you said Ohio State fans are scared of you. Ohio State fans are right there looking at you, flipping you off, telling you to go to hell. All this. We got this.
He's flipping you
That
off.
guy's tailing me. That guy's following the show with the same sign.
I do like this little kid right here. Relax, Michigan. This sign is not a play call. Shout out that little kid.
You can't be mean to kids.
If Connor's trying to read
be
this
mean to
sign,
kids, Dave.
yeah, that tracks.
Don't be mean to a kid.
I'm trying to see what that kid's deal with before I bury him.
He's too young.
He's
Good sign, kid. That's a good sign, kid.
Good sign, kid. Good sign, kid.
He's a Northwestern kid. He's probably like a nerd.
How old are you? How old are you?
He's probably going to be on like CBS Sunday Morning as one of those special
How old are you?
smart kids.
You're
10.
10.
10.
That's awesome.
What'd he say?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Bike 10 miles today, right?
You biked 10 miles to get here?
That's such a Northwestern loser.
That kid biked 10 miles to get here.
What a loser. You're a
He's
loser.
10 years old and he's biking 10 miles.
Yeah, they're all these special losers who go to Northwestern.
That 10-year-old kid biked 10 miles to get here to this show.
Yeah, they're talented people.
Hey, kid, you're an amazing kid.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, good
amazing.
job, kid.
Amazing. That's a kid.
He's a nerd.
Brandon, what do you think about this game?
I don't really know what to think about this game, other than the fact that in the fourth quarter it will be 13-10, and these teams will look offensively
Yes.
inept. That is going to happen. So I guess I'm picking Northwestern plus the points because it's going to be
Here we go.
Yeah.
It's going to be 13-10 in the fourth quarter. That's all I can tell you.
Hey, nerd, your sign's upside down.
It's in a baseball stadium too. It feels like it's going to be a very close game. I'm going to take Northwestern to cover. Michigan's going to win the game. Ev, what do you think?
Listen, despite this very cute Michigan kid next to me, Michigan fans are all a bunch of dirty, rotten scumbags. We all know that. And Dave has every right to be worried about this game because he knows that he watches them every week, and they suck. They're going to lose today. Northwestern wins outright, and get your licks in now because you're going to get your ass kicked in a couple weeks, and then you'll have nothing left to say. You'll disappear from Michigan football. All we hear about from you is the Patriots. I know the script already. We already know what's going to happen.
You want us to win, right?
What's gonna happen.
You want us to win because you want us to play you with a chance to go to the playoffs. So I assume you're rooting for us today.
Hell no, I'm not rooting for you.
Well, he's dumb then. That's how
No,
dumb
you guys
he is.
are gonna lose.
He's so dumb, though.
No, I'm just
Do you
telling you what's
understand
going to
what I'm
happen.
saying?
You're going to
Yeah,
lose.
he's so dumb. He's so dumb.
If
He's
you
so
want
dumb.
to crush their hopes,
Evan's
I
so
don't care.
dumb.
I don't
Evan's
care
so
about that. We're
dumb.
going to crush their hopes regardless.
Man, Ohio State people are dumb.
but if
We're
they
gonna kill
lose,
you
if
You
they
have to
lose
even
today,
do that
they
now.
won't have hope.
Do you even have to get into Ohio State, or you just declare you're going? It's like, I'm going there. All right, come.
Oh, no, I got to
You
accept
have
it.
an
They only take the
admission.
best of the best. They only take the best of the best.
Yeah. Yeah. How many schools did you go to? Like
How many?
Yeah.
Well, I got in a little trouble at the first.
and then Ohio State welcomed him in.
Yeah.
All right, Dave, anything else?
No, I mean, it's a great spot for a great school to play at an institution. So it's an exciting game, but Michigan's got to take care of business, get out of this game, keep the train moving, and get going.
All right, and we'll be on Big Noon Kickoff that starts in just a little bit. Thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you,
coming out.
everyone.
Thank
Go
you.
Blue.
Everybody go over there. Have a good day.